It was sometimes later that I heard Dr. King's eulogy. This afternoon, we gather in the quiet of this sanctuary to pay our last tribute of respect to these beautiful children of God. They entered the stage of history just a few years ago, and in the brief years that they were here, they were privileged to act on this mortal stage. They played their parts exceedingly well. Now, the curtain falls. They move through the exit. The drama of their earthly life comes to a close. They are now committed back to that eternity from which they came. These children, unoffending, innocent, and beautiful, were the victims of one of the most vicious and tragic crimes ever perpetrated against humanity. And yet, they died nobly. They are the martyred heroines of a holy crusade for freedom and human dignity. Dr. King's message served as a sobering call for justice, but woven throughout this message was his trademark ray of hope. And so, my friends, they did not die in vain. God still has a way of bringing good out of evil. And history has proven over and over again that unmerited suffering is redemptive. The innocent blood of these little girls may well serve as a redemptive force that will bring new light to this dark city. The Holy Scripture says, "A little child shall lead them." The death of these little children may lead our whole Southland from the low road of man's inhumanity to man to the high road of peace and brotherhood. These tragic deaths may lead our nation to substitute an aristocracy of character for an aristocracy of color. The spilled blood of these innocent girls may cause the whole citizenry of Birmingham to transform the negative extremes of a dark past into the positive extremes of a bright future. Indeed, this tragic event may cause the white South to come to terms with its conscience. Dr. King was right, but that redemptive work wouldn't start happening right away. In the time immediately after the church bombing, no one spoke of the tragedy or of the girls who died. Not the afternoon of the bombing, not that night, not the next day, or the next month, or the next year. After the funerals, no one mentioned again the dead girls, my friends. Not my parents, not my teachers, not the pastor, not my Sunday school teachers, not my church members, not even my friends. No one. It was like the word cancer. No one wanted to say it out loud or acknowledge it. And with the church's restroom death chamber sealed off and walled up, there was no visible reminder of the bombing. It was almost as if it never happened.
Should my
all over Alabama and the nation seemed to think that the civil rights movement was just about sitting next to black people in classrooms or using the same toilets in public facilities. Blacks, however, saw this as a bigger issue. They wanted equal access and opportunities to do whatever their talents and resources would allow them to do.